2011. Kabul is and will remain the most important world capital for Pakistan, but our commitment is not just rhetorical or limited to meetings. It goes much further. In 2008, the average number of Afghans crossing the border every day was not 4,000, 44,000. In 2009, it rose to not 5,000, but 52,000. Today, nearly 60,000 Afghans cross the border with Pakistan every day for business, for jobs, for medical treatment, for education, or to visit relatives. Most visitors now undertake documented travel between the two countries by obtaining visas or visit permits than ever before. The numbers are rising and the modality of these visits is also changing. Our missions in Afghanistan issued 250,000 multiple entry visas to Afghan nationals during 2010. Pakistan issues more visas to Afghans than the rest of the world combined. Most importantly, Pakistan does not charge any visa fee from its Afghan passport holders. Contrary to the craftily promoted perception that Afghans of only one particular ethnicity, and let me be specific, Pashtun, are welcomed in Pakistan, one finds people from all over Afghanistan in Pakistani cities. Our consular records show that visas issued to Afghan nationals closely represent the ethnic composition of the Afghan population itself. My own visit to Kabul on February 1st this year helped me verify this claim in person. Outside government, outside meeting my counterpart and calling on President Karzai, I met with Ustad Muhakkik, Yunus Kanuni, Ahmed Wali Masood, Faizullah Zaki, and Dr. Abdullah. You'll note the ethnic diversity of this list of our Afghan brothers. But brothers, all of them. Pakistan has no interest on what the ethnicity or the geographical background of an Afghan is. Pakistan is only interested in Afghan as a sovereign national of Afghanistan. This sense of fraternity is the only explanation for why over 3 million Afghan refugees continue to live in Pakistan. A resource burden to Pakistan, but even today continue to live in Pakistan. For 30 years, they have called Pakistan their home. The Afghan cricket team captain grew up playing the sport in Pakistan, and what a talent he is. At one point, over 5.5 million Afghans were living in Pakistan. 37% of the refugees who voluntarily repatriated to Afghanistan are back in Pakistan within weeks. What do they do in Pakistan? Today, over 7,000 Afghan students are enrolled in Pakistan's colleges and universities. This represents about 60% of all Afghans studying in institutions of higher education abroad, all over the world. In addition, about 500,000 Afghan refugee children attend schools in Pakistan. To facilitate the capacity building efforts of other donors, Pakistan also encourages third-party sponsorship of training of Afghan students and officials in its own institutions. Under this policy, over 500 Afghan nationals attended courses in the field of agriculture, from a few weeks' duration to postgraduate degrees in the Agriculture University of Peshawar alone. Scores were trained in other professions ranging from medicine to civil aviation. Most successful professionals in today's Afghan society have studied in Pakistan. They dominate the workplace not only in government offices, international organizations, and NGOs, but also as professionals, as businessmen, as entrepreneurs, as skilled and semi-skilled laborers. And most proudly, Afghan graduates from Pakistani universities are paid significantly higher salaries than graduates from any other neighboring country. Pakistan is further providing 2,000 fully funded graduate and postgraduate scholarships to Afghan students in its institutions of higher learning over the next 4 years. The placements are being made in 10 different fields, from medicine to IT to agriculture. The first batch of the students under the program left for Pakistan in 2010. We are now in our 3rd year. Over 90% of Afghans who seek medical treatment abroad, medical treatment abroad visit Pakistan. Most of the Afghan patients opt for free treatment at government or philanthropic healthcare facilities. Moneyed Afghans are welcomed by many countries, but for their less fortunate compatriots, only Pakistan opens its doors. Just a few examples of the effects of this facility. 40% of patients in Peshawar's major government hospitals and 11% of patients in the tertiary hospitals all over Pakhtunkhwa province of Pakistan are Afghan nationals. Over 50% patients in major government hospitals in Quetta are Afghan nationals. And 2 Pakistani philanthropic hospitals perform free eye surgeries on about 30,000 Afghans every year. Since 2001, Pakistan has also played an active but unpublicized role in Afghanistan's reconstruction and providing humanitarian assistance. Pakistan has built faculties and facilities at Kabul University, Nangarhar University in Jalalabad, and Balkh University in Mazar-e-Sharif. The Rahman Baba High School in Kabul was completed in 2009, where 120 students are currently enrolled. The Jinnah Hospital complex is under construction in Kabul. Once completed, it will provide the most modern health facility in the country. Our help has been instrumental in building the Nishtar Kidney Hospital in Jalalabad. Afghan doctors, paramedics, and technicians to run this facility are also trained in Pakistan. The building of the 200-bed Naib Aminullah Khan Lugari Hospital has almost been completed in Logar. We've built roads and highways like the Torkham-Jalalabad road in eastern Afghanistan. We've provided direct cash assistance. We've provided food packages as humanitarian aid. We are also building 2 eye hospitals, a limb center at Badakhshan and 2 new medical centers in Kabul and Jalalabad. All told, Pakistan has committed about $300 million for reconstruction and assistance projects in Afghanistan. The dollars we spend are more effective in Afghanistan, where our overhead costs are lower than any other country that is spending money in Afghanistan. And all of this is not benevolent. Our businesses are also engaged in job growth in Afghanistan in pursuit of profits. The state-owned National Bank of Pakistan was the first foreign bank to operate in Afghanistan after 9/11. The telecommunications and technology industry in Afghanistan depends heavily on Pakistani manpower. Pakistan is also the largest trading partner of Afghanistan, while Afghanistan is Pakistan's 3rd largest market. Pakistan has provided transit trade facility to Afghanistan for decades without any reciprocity. We have just renegotiated the transit trade facility and are now going by APTA, or Afghanistan-Pakistan Transit Trade Agreement. We are constantly trying to improve both the infrastructure and the quality of the transit facility that we provide to Afghanistan. Now, as far as the state for play for reconciliation talks are concerned, ladies and gentlemen, contrary to clever word play and cheap headlines, Pakistan's position cannot be more clear, and therefore I would not like to say more about it than just clearly articulating what Pakistan's position vis-a-vis Afghan reconciliation process is. We will support any, and I say any and I mean any, and all initiatives that are all-inclusive, that are Afghan-led, that are Afghan-owned, and that are Afghan-driven. This is our first and last prerequisite. It's the only precondition that Pakistan has. Moreover, we have confined ourselves to do absolutely nothing to block any other initiative that any country, group of countries, offers to Afghanistan or for Afghanistan, anywhere in the world. Nothing is as dear to Pakistan's national interest than peace, stability, and security in Afghanistan. It is from where we derive our own security. It is from where we derive our own stability. But we will not lead. We cannot lead. We cannot even pretend to lead. We will only follow what our Afghan brothers and sisters decide to be the course of action that they adopt. That is the promise that we have made, and that is a promise that we do not make to you or to any other people, but a promise to the Pakistani nation. It is a policy we pursue for the Pakistani people. That is who has suffered from a lack of peace and a lack of stability and a lack of security in the region. That is who we represent, and that is who we work for, the Pakistani people. Therefore, I thank the Pakistani people for giving me the opportunity to represent them here today in front of you, and I thank you all for a very patient hearing.